Hi guys, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shanette Carleo. If you with me heavy, hit the subscribe button. You done know already. I'm doing a quick roundup of season 4 episode 1 of BKCHATLDN. Now I haven't watched BKCHATLDN since they took it off YouTube and tried to make people pay 99p, which no one did. Well, at least I didn't anyway. I haven't really watched it at all, like properly, since they didn't cast me. When y'all motherfuckers didn't cast me, I wasn't really feeling y'all, so I just tuned out. But they are back on YouTube. They've come back. But them 99p direct debits were not going through, I guess. They've got an interesting cast this season, so I want to watch it. But I'm not going to do a whole reaction to it because that's long. Ain't nobody got time for that. But I'm going to kind of like round up what happens and give my opinions. I have already watched it, the first episode, so if you haven't, maybe you should go and check that out if you want. If not, you can just get the highlights right here. Yeah, I've been watching it for the last 30 minutes, I think it is, or just over 30 minutes with my wine and my popcorn. I'm going to give my honest response and review on this week's BKCHATLDN. So the episode starts with a scenario.
Hey BKCHAT, I've been with my girl for about 8 months now. She doesn't usually go to concerts, but she was adamant on going to the Afro Nation with her girls. A video was leaked online with one of her girls. Giving head. Oh! And she was in a relationship. Now my boys are hinting that my girl might have been involved in some extracurricular activities. How do I handle this?
So this is what the discussion was about. So there's actually no original cast members of BKCHATLDN in this series at all. The only cast members that you might be familiar with are Reva and B Money, and I believe they're from season 2. And I know that because I auditioned with them for season 2. Other than that, they're all brand new people to the cast, unless like some of these people were in season 3, and which I didn't watch, so I'm not aware. These people are all new faces to me. So there's 4 boys, 4 girls. For the girls, we have Reva, we have Tara, we have Lani, we have Sylvia, I believe, and we have Yasmin. And for the boys, we have B Money, we have DC, we have JS, we have Costello, I believe, Costello, I don't know, I might be pronouncing it wrong. And we also have Young P. So basically they go back and forth exchanging like ideas of how they would deal with the situation.
All right, boom, before we move on, answer the question. It's flipped, it's your man, how would you approach the situation?
Again, I'm saying what I'm saying, I would need to get receipts. And once I've got the receipts, that's more than enough for me to say.
How do you get receipts if there's no evidence? What's receipts?
Where did the man them get the information from?
So who are you going to ask?
The video online, the video was online.
No, but they said, and the girl may have been. Where did that vim come from?
How are you going to find your answer?
You're not understanding.
You're not understanding. You say you're going to get receipts from where? Tesco?
From the girls, I was really happy to see that like Reva really like held back and allowed the new girls to kind of find themselves in the first episode, which I think was quite cool because Reva is a strong cast member and she could like, when she speaks, people listen. So she could have just, you know, like overtook the show, but she really did like allow them their time to speak and like for us to kind of get to know some of their personalities. Yasmin really kind of led the conversation, I feel like.
See, before she went Afro Nation, it should be that they spoke, do you understand? So he was comfortable enough to finally let her go, do you understand? So he needs to hold that decision with his chest. It's not now when you come back, you're seeing all these, we all saw videos. We saw black people's girls, you know what I'm trying to say? But you can't now come and say, yeah, so because I'm seeing other people's videos, her brethren or whatever, my girl definitely. You went there with your chest and said your girl could go. If you had any type of suspicions, if you knew that you weren't gonna be able to handle that kind of situation, you and her should have established of her not going. Or even better, you should have booked your own ticket and gone out with her.
Yasmin and Lani had a lot to say on this conversation, and they had some really good and really valid points.
Wait! The reason I think men are more insecure than women is because you lot do the fucked up shit. And you think that we're doing what you're doing.
I'm not gonna lie though, Tara kind of threw me off. I feel like Tara had a lot to say, but she didn't get a lot of opportunity to say it.
You need to remember, you've got a man sitting back at home.
Why is this even a conversation?
A lot of the time when she went to speak, she was getting cut off.
How long was the relationship? 8 months. That's not even long enough. What? See, I beg you, I've sat here quietly and listened to you. Shush.
I thought I was the queen of facial expressions, but Tara, baby girl, the facial expressions were Sylvia didn't really say much. She started quite early on, you know, and she made a point in the beginning.
Take the L and move on. Boys love to say this. Don't ask what's gonna hurt you. If you don't want to know, don't ask.
Wait, so if my girl is cheating on me,
if you don't want to know, do not ask.
So I should be a fool then?
If you don't want to know, don't ask.
And then again, I feel like she might have had more to say, but it kind of felt like her comments were just being like brushed off when she spoke. And I don't know if that's maybe because they weren't like really in context, because I felt like the 2 or 3 times I heard her speak, like I didn't quite grasp like the point she was making, and maybe it was just the pressure of the first episode and trying to speak, because I know what, like, as I said, I casted for this, so I know what it's like to try to like get your point across when everybody's speaking. Yasmin, as I said, led the conversation, and I feel like because of that she was kind of attacked a lot. Lani was really amusing, and like she had really good points, but she was amusing with it, so I really liked Lani's character on the panel.
It's not even like an opinion, this is a straight fact. Men are insecure in relationships because they're all dirty dogs. 99% of men are dirty dogs. The only good men in this world is basically, you know, Jesus, President Obama. I think that's about it when it comes to black men, because black men cheat.
For the boys, oh my god, I love JS, the young one. He's like, first of all, he cute. He cute, baby boy, you cute. If I was a little bit younger, I might slide in the DM. I can't lie, I might slide in.
Fam, Afro Nation was a fucking vibe, man. Bare girl, live motives, fam. It was fucking lit, fam. Obviously, man can't give you too much information because what happens in Portugal stays in Portugal. You get me?
He's cute and he's like playful, like he's not too serious. Him and DC are quite funny.
If you go on holiday and you're not posting in your Snap or your Instagram story, just know that off camera, there's a madness going on.
DC's very real with it.
London is cold and there's no yacht there. You're in somewhere with your yacht and you're living life. You're gonna think, do you know what? I'm gonna try and draw this girl. You're drawing her. There's yak in the system. Are you babe?
It's true.
Alright, let's come back to hotel and that. Let's do your thing. Once you do your thing, man, I finished it. Run.
They're having fun with it. You can see they're enjoying their time there.
Why are you talking to us so aggressively, fam? Why are you acting like we did you wrong? Was it me that did you wrong? I should like, what's all that energy about?
B-Money was obviously trying to lead the conversation as well. He did have some great points though, I'm not gonna lie.
Why do people act like everyone went there to fuck?
Which is true, like you can go on holiday with your boys and girls and like, yeah, maybe some of your girls do want to get laid, like, or some of your boys are hoes or whatever, but that doesn't mean that you are.
Big man thing, yeah, what I think, yeah, if your girl has a brethren who's got a sex tape from Afro Nation, yeah, I'm 99.9% sure that your girl was out there fucking as well, bruv. If 4 of your girl's brethrens are hoes, then best believe that your girl's the 5th, bruv. When girls go to raves with their whole friends, yeah, at the end of the night, girls are getting in rentals and willies are getting sucked, bruv. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's absolutely just that's absolutely bullshit, okay? Not because your friend's doing it means that you're gonna do it. Unless that's the reason why you're friends. If you're friends because you know you have those things in common, then yes, but there's other attributes of people other than just who they lie down in bed with. You could get along with someone because they're really funny. You could get along with somebody because they're actually really smart. They might like to have sex with a lot of men, but they're actually really smart. You could get along with somebody because they've got a vibe. Like, personally, what my friends do in a bedroom with whoever is none of my business. And eventually, if your friend is coming to a point where yes, people are thinking the same about you, it probably will destroy your friendship, because what you do, as I said, is your business. I don't judge. If you want to be taking it in your air, that is completely up to you. Like, we can still be friends, because what you do in the bedroom has got nothing to do with me. Because when I'm getting busy in the bedroom, I don't want no one judging me, girl. Because when I want to do a porn star, I want to do a porn star, baby girl. So I don't judge anybody. However, where people start thinking you're the same or approaching you the same, yes, it will become a problem.
My friend did something similar to me at a party. I was seeing this brother, and then we went back to his apartment. Wait, we went back to his apartment. And yeah, similar. We went back to his apartment, and he within 10 seconds of being in the apartment, she went in the toilet with his friend.
A real chick, I like girls like that.
My thing now is gonna think I'm a hoe. After that, I didn't talk to that girl because I think she's making me look bad.
And you probably will say, look, friend, I don't want people thinking that that's what I'm on. Like, if that's what you're on, that's cool, I'm not judging you, but I don't want people approaching me like this. I don't want people assuming. And I feel like that can affect friendships. So I can understand why she says she would get rid of a friend like that.
I really believe birds of a feather flock together. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I've met someone I like, and now he's not gonna take me seriously. He's not gonna wife me because he's gonna think I'm a hoe, a Jezebel, because you are.
I don't think it's like looking down on somebody. It's just like you want certain things for yourself. Like, we're all out here and do our little thing, but there's levels to this thing out here. There's levels to it. So JS and DC are kind of like my favorites of the boys. Then we had Castillo, who again, like, made a lot of points, you know, good points. I felt like, yeah, he did make a lot of good points.
I think if you've got to have a discussion with someone like your girl, your partner, whether or not she should go somewhere because you don't really trust her, then you need to cut that off straight away, bruv. That should not be no conversation.
I thought that was a good point, but at that same time, I didn't really agree. Because my thing is, like, even if you're in a secure relationship, people do know, as DC said, that
Men are dogs. Let's go. Let's be serious.
Whoa, time out.
What have you always heard? What happens on holiday stays on holiday. So you go out there with your boys. You just landed flight. You're thinking, oh my gosh, there's bad things.
And I just feel like even if you've been a good guy here and whatever, you might need a reminder. I just need to let you know. I just need to warn you, babe. Are you listening? That when you decide to go to Afro Nation and when you decide to go to all these countries where they're having festivals or whatever the case may be, know yourself. So it's just a reminder. Having a conversation doesn't mean I'm insecure. I'm just warning you. Because if you go to Afro Nation and decide you want to act the fool, you'll come back and you will have no girls.
You've seen the video of his bedroom banging a chick. So you got no receipts. Is it a case where you just say, babe, obviously I've seen this video, I know it's your bedroom. Are you going to tell me anything, or do you leave it? Do you leave it? Because that's what she's saying. She's saying, basically, don't ask.
I'm not saying I will never approach. I will bring the video to them. But I'm asking, would you then ask your partner if they was involved?
Oh, of course I'm going to ask. Like, whether you are a great husband or not, of course I'm going to ask you about it. I want to know where the hell you was when this precise action was happening and why you thought that was cute. Because at the end of the day, you are still in a relationship, and if you was anywhere around that, I want to know why you thought that was cute to be around. And we need to talk. We definitely need to communicate. These are red flags. I don't care if it was you could have done absolutely nothing, but we're going to communicate. We're going to talk about it. And that's just fact. Now, I want to talk about Young P. I'm happy that they have a Jamaican brother on the panel. That I'm happy about. But Young P, baby, there was a few fashion situations as well before we get into Young P that were throwing me off, okay? Came from the guys, obviously. First of all, even though I love you, DC, that bobble hat that he was doing, the full knit bobble hat that he was doing with the Benja jumper, what was that about? Then, Costello is like, you're a nice looking guy, innit? Don't get me wrong. But why have you got a full gold grill and silver chain? Like, I can't. It's one or the other, baby boy. It's silver chain, baby boy, and silver teeth, silver grill, or it's gold grill and gold chain. Like, please, can we get that together? Because that threw me off. And then we had Young P. Young P, why do you have a satin bonnet on your head when you're filming? Babe, you're not in bed. Why? I have a satin bonnet myself. I have my own. I'm gonna go, I have my own. I have it right here. I don't put this shit on. I don't put this shit on when I'm gonna do a YouTube video. Young P was really trying to come for Yasmin.
Most of them gal, yeah, that go in them kind of places there, they're thirsty. Pum sweating, you know. Thirsty for wood. See, like with Yasmin now, yeah, like she has this little smell around her leg area. So I know, like, she's one of them people there.
A lot of the boys were saying radical statements directed at Yasmin.
If my girlfriend went IB for anywhere for Yasmin, bruv, I'd be worried. Because Yasmin looks like her yard smells like Durex condoms and weed, bruv.
And honestly, I felt like they were only doing it because she had strength in what she was saying, she had conviction, she didn't care, and a lot of men cannot handle that.
Here's Young P, shower cat man. He just wants to fuck, period. I ain't gonna say nothing. You guys are gonna see that guy just wants to pipe. And I would never pipe a guy that ain't got a hairline. Period.
I really like Yasmin because I feel like she's honest, she's very transparent, and she's being real.
I'm gonna keep it 100, you understand? Dick is dick. If I had sex, I had sex. I'm not with the guy anymore. So in my group, I'm the crazy one. I'm the wild one. I do the fucked up shit, you understand? And you guys know this. You wanna still date me based on what I put out there, my socials, my body, the way I speak to men, and you still wanna date me, don't come and bring it up in the future, do you understand?
So you're saying you are what you put out there?
Yeah, basically.
I am what I am, do you understand? And I'm not gonna change.
What is that?
And she had a lot of good points also to stay, you know, and she can back up herself, which I like.
Listen, I don't play, man. I'm about receipts. I ain't got time to be going to no one about nothing, do you understand? Until I'm sure.
That's a dumb reason.
No, that's my reason.
It's stupid.
Well, okay, so are you.
I would like to see a lot more from Tara and Sylvia, other than facial expressions and just like shouting like you want to fight.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You go on holiday just to have sex.
Are you dumb? You got it because you got a flipping girlfriend. If I go on holiday, my baby dad is there, we are both single. She's not with him. She's not with him. She's single. In their dick, they're making it like a helicopter. They're not swinging it.
I've Other than that, it was a good episode. I like the fact that they used a scenario that is very like relatable. Yeah, it's a good start to the season. You know, it was calm, it wasn't too much. So that was like the summary and the roundup of what happened this week. I'm gonna watch it again next week and I'll probably bring you guys another video. If you do want me to do another video, please let me know that by liking this video and sharing this video with your people there. And I will see you in my next video. I love you guys. I've done already. See you in my next one. Mwah!